So I was going to throw a little bit of fuel in it. So one thing I discovered real quick is that the Kubota, this loader arm, gets in the way of your 5-gallon fuel container when you're trying to pour it in. I couldn't quite get the angle I needed to empty out the container completely. So that's kind of a pain. So you'd have to lift the arm up and then fill it up. Unless, of course, you were at like a, the typical gas pump type filler, which of course I didn't have. But anyway, let's go take a look at the controls. Cool thing about this one, it's got these real quick male-female hydraulic hookups. So you just get in here. One thing I discovered about this Kubota real quick is that it's pretty quiet. So check it out. You just take your key. First you gotta buckle yourself in with these safety restraints. Flip the key thing aside. Sorry, one-handed. Stick your key in. Turn the ignition on. Gives you your lights. Gives you your little light here that the glow plug has gone. When it goes out, it's good to start. So you just hit start. This is that right there is a manual throttle, so you can just set the throttle all the way up, or there's a throttle on the floor. But there's this little lock thing that you have to manually turn off by flipping this switch. So the parking brake is on, so I turned that parking brake off. I felt it come off. I'm going to turn the auxiliary hydraulics on. So auxiliary hydraulics are on. And this switch right here, you can manually turn the hydraulics on by pushing right or left, and I think that pumps the fluid either clockwise, counterclockwise, or you can just set it. So I'm going to lift the bucket up by pulling back. Sorry, it goes. I've already forgotten how to run this thing. So yeah, there you go. Pull back, arm comes up. Push forward, arm goes down. Push right, it tilts down. Pull left, it tilts up. So I'm going to hit this switch. All right, the brush hog started up. Now I'm going to full throttle because it requires full throttle to do any brush hogging. I'm not going to videotape that because there's plenty of videos of these skid steers brush hogging. And so I'm not going to bore you with that. Plus, I don't want to try to do it with one hand. So anyway, thanks for watching. I totally forgot to mention that you drive it with this stick, forward, back. Super simple, left, right. I mean left, right, obviously. Horn. And I haven't tried these two buttons. Don't think I want to. Don't know. They weren't explained to me when the guy dropped me off, but they have a little diagram on the side showing you what the buttons do. So, it seems to be the same as the buttons on this stick. So anyway, I'm not going to try it. It's not important. It's working as it is. But one thing as a total noob skid loader driver is that when this throttle is maxed out to get the hydraulics going for the brush hog, it is touchy. Like, it will go. And I found myself jerking it a lot. If you don't apply smooth movements, man, I was jerking all over the place. And if you're on a hill or something, it can feel kind of tippy, especially if you've got your bucket way up here or what have you. There was a couple moments when it was kind of rocking. So one thing I found out real quick is that this is not a bulldozer. It's not as heavy as a bulldozer. It gets moved around more by stumps and rocks and other things that it goes over. The track obviously isn't as wide. So just be careful when you're handling one of these things. If you're a first-time user, it can be this, for me, was touchy. And so for all you guys out there and gals who are thinking about getting one of these to clear land, it does a great job. And just got to be a little careful. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. See ya.